Closing our eyes to the unknown won't make the cryptids go away, and these videos will show it to you.
There are local variations, but the story is more or less the same. Very big, seemingly animal-like, or is it human, or is it some hybrid? There's the point.
From giant Bigfoot, creepy skinwalkers, or spooky figures caught on trail cameras.
How to negotiate the boundaries between humanity and wildness.
The trees! Look at that! Look at Oh my God!
Hang on for some jaw-dropping trail sightings you'll never forget.
So Eric's like, oh my gosh, big bear, big bear. I grab my bow, and it is the freaking tallest bear walking on two legs I've ever seen in my life.
In this video, a hunter and his team are out in the middle of the forest, searching for signs of Bigfoot. They're deep in the trees, fully focused, when something strange happens. In the distance, they see a tall, shadowy figure, a Bigfoot, watching them from afar. The hunter freezes in fear and quickly asks for a camera to capture the moment.
Give me the camera.
But just as the camera's handed over, Bigfoot seems to sense it and runs back into the woods, disappearing before they can get a closer look. So, what do you think? Is this really Bigfoot? Or maybe just someone in a costume? Let me know what you believe.
Give me the camera.
Sasquatch on camera. Check out this trucker driving down a quiet road late at night. He pulls over, steps out to check some equipment, and that's when he spots something unbelievable. A huge figure standing nearby. Startled, he quickly runs back to his truck and drives off in a hurry. But luckily, his dash camera kept recording, capturing an image of the creature as he sped away. The figure, which some are calling a Sasquatch, is estimated to be between 11 and 13 feet tall. I'm sure this driver will think twice before taking this path again. Bigfoot's Independence Day. On last Independence Day, something unbelievable was caught on camera in Michigan. The footage shows a Bigfoot walking into frame, and it was not alone. The Bigfoot was seen holding its baby and quickly ran off into the distance. The adult Bigfoot seemed nervous as it became aware of the cameraman's existence. You can even see the baby move, hugging and pushing away from the adult. Some people say they noticed facial movements on the Bigfoot, making it feel more real, while others claim it's just CGI. But I believe it's one of the most convincing Bigfoot sightings ever caught on camera. Bigfoot sighting by dog. While walking down the woods, a man decided to strap a camera to his dog and let it roam the woods. What happens next is pretty unbelievable. As the dog walks through the tall grass, something strange happens. A figure suddenly runs past. The creature stands up on two legs, just like a human, but it's covered in hair and looks more ape-like. The video doesn't show much more, but it's enough to make me think that it's an actual Bigfoot sighting. Provo Canyon Mystery.
Up there right now, I guess it's deer hunting season, so there's tons of hunters everywhere up there. So
a group of friends went camping in Provo Canyon and had an encounter they never expected. While watching some deer on a hill, they decided to get closer, but then they noticed something that looked like a bear until it stood up on two legs. In the footage, you can see them sprinting back to their car, leaving everything behind, even their tent. Later, they mentioned they had no idea what the creature was. Since it was deer hunting season, they were certain it couldn't have been someone in a gorilla suit. I done to know about you guys, but I'm sure that it wasn't a bear, but a Bigfoot.
Along with that, people are like, well, maybe there's just some guy in a gorilla suit out there scaring people, and we're like,
Bigfoot sighting.
What? Oh my God! Look at, oh my God, guys, look at that!
A family was driving down a road when they noticed something strange. At first, they're puzzled because there's no wildlife in sight, no deer or animals at all. They start to wonder where everything has gone when suddenly, out of nowhere, they spot something by a tree. It's big, and it's moving like no animal they've ever seen. They quickly realize it's Bigfoot. The family is both excited and scared at the same time. Without thinking, they speed off, trying to get away. What a sight. Personally, I'm not sure if it was actually Bigfoot, especially since the creature wasn't very clear, but still, it's definitely intriguing.
In the trees! Look at that! Look at Oh my god!
Hairless figure. A group of friends find themselves deep in the forest at night, carrying only a flashlight. As they're looking around, they notice something strange, a figure in the distance. It looks like a human, but something's off. This figure is completely hairless, with pale skin that almost glows in the dim light. And suddenly, things get creepy here. The figure, almost like it sensed them, suddenly turns its head to look right back. The friends freeze, and in that tense moment, it feels like they're face to face with something that doesn't belong. They don't stick around to find out more. Whatever it was, skinwalker or something else, it was enough to make them want to leave fast. Creature follows hikers.
Let's go. Go, Rick, go.
Back in 2021, a professional hiker and his son went hiking in the woods, just trying to enjoy a peaceful day together. After a few minutes, the man started feeling like someone was nearby. That's when they spotted a strange creature hiding behind the trees. Realizing they were in danger, the man told his son to run as fast as he could. As they kept moving, the creature followed them. Thankfully, they made it to safety and gave the video to the local authorities. It's hard to say what exactly they saw, but it definitely sounds like something out of the ordinary. The fact that they reported it to authorities shows it wasn't just a random encounter. They seemed genuinely scared. I'd personally be terrified if I was in their shoes, and it's a good reminder to always stay alert when out in the wild.
Let's go. Go, Rick, go.
Bigfoot encounter. The man was in a freezing cold forest, struggling to breathe in the icy air. As he tried to catch his breath, he spotted something terrifying, a Bigfoot walking through the snow. Just as he noticed the creature, it seemed to notice him back. In a flash, the man turned around and ran, not daring to look back. He was lucky that he got away on time, because if he stayed there, something far worse could have happened. Bigfoot in Canada. A group of people were riding their bikes along a snowy mountain trail in Canada. Everything seemed calm, just a peaceful ride through the snow. But then, out of nowhere, they spotted something huge climbing up the mountain. It was a creature that looked a lot like Bigfoot, massive and unlike anything they'd expected to see. The people were in complete shock, unsure of what they were really looking at. It was a sight no one had been prepared for, especially not on a quiet, snowy day. Clearest Bigfoot sighting. Hiking is all fun and games until you stumble on something straight out of a legend. A hiker caught a massive creature on camera, Bigfoot, sitting quietly by a tree, almost like it was hiding. But then, the creature turned and noticed the hiker. That's when things got intense. The hiker didn't stick around and took off running, completely freaked out. The footage was so clear, it looked like real proof of Bigfoot. The mysterious woman. One night, a man was driving his van down a quiet road near the woods. Everything seemed calm and normal until something strange happened. Out of nowhere, a woman appeared right in front of his car. But what made it even more frightening was that she wasn't walking toward him. She was walking backward, slowly, in a really creepy way. The air felt thick with tension, and the man could feel his heart racing. Without wasting another second, he quickly turned his car around and drove off, not daring to look back. What was that woman doing out there? Some things are better left unexplained. face to face with Bigfoot.
Come on inside!
A young woman was walking through a forest in Canada when she noticed something strange. There was a figure in the distance, just standing and watching her. She grabbed her camera and zoomed in to get a better look. That's when she saw it. It looked like Bigfoot. The creature stood upright, about 7 or 8 feet tall, with an ape-like appearance. It was staring right at her. She froze, completely freaked out. Before she could do anything, the creature turned and disappeared into the trees. All she had left was the brief moment she caught on camera.
Come on inside!
Bigfoot caught on trail. A trail cam hidden deep in the woods recorded something unbelievable. As the footage rolls, a massive figure slowly moves across the screen. It looked like Bigfoot. The creature casually strolled past the camera, completely unaware it was being filmed. For a moment, its towering figure was clear as day. So close it almost didn't feel real. Then, just like that, it vanished, slipping back into the darkness of the forest. So guys, what do you all think? Was it really Bigfoot? The Midnight Scream. A girl was alone in her room late at night when she suddenly felt like something was out on the lawn. She grabbed her camera and carefully moved toward the window. And then, out of nowhere, a creepy, eerie noise echoed through the room, freezing her in place. But before she could even process what was happening, a figure came charging toward her, moving like something straight out of a nightmare. She screamed in terror as it rushed at her. What was that thing? Was it a person or something much darker? Skinwalker in the woods. A man was walking through the woods late at night. Everything seemed calm, but then, out of nowhere, he saw something. A figure that looked like a skinwalker, not too far away. The moment he noticed it, he froze in fear before panicking and taking off. He ran as fast as he could. He became so terrified that he just wanted to get away from the strange figure. But was it really a skinwalker, or just something else hiding in the shadows, waiting to frighten him? Eerie encounter. In this video, a guy is out cycling through a forest, just enjoying the ride. It's getting late, and as darkness starts creeping in, he accidentally takes the wrong trail. Suddenly, he reaches a split in the path and isn't sure where to go next. And then, the forest goes completely silent. Out of nowhere, he spots a skinwalker coming toward him. You can actually see it in the video he recorded. Panicking, he quickly turns his bike around and pedals back, trying to get out of there as fast as he can. Humanoid figure. Here is a group of dirt bikers out on the trails, just having a great time. It's hard to believe, but it looks like a tall, shadowy figure, something almost human, but definitely not. The bikers freeze, not sure what they're seeing, but before they can react, this creature runs off, disappearing into the fields. Curiosity kicks in, and they quickly gather the group, trying to make sense of what just happened. One of the riders grabs a stick and heads into the field, determined to find out if it was just his mind playing tricks or if there really was something out there. They search and search, hoping to spot it again. But after a while, there's nothing, just an eerie silence. Creatures in the shadows.
It's staring at me. They followed me home from the gifting rock.
A guy shared a creepy experience from his farm. Late at night, he kept seeing glowing eyes watching him from the shadows. At first, he thought it might just be animals, but things got weirder. These creatures didn't just stay hidden, they walked around on 2 legs, like humans. Each night, it got scarier and scarier. He couldn't figure out what they were, but one thing was clear. They weren't anything normal. Whatever was lurking out there had him completely spooked. And honestly, can you blame him?
They followed me home from the gifting rock. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning right now.
Ghostly Skinwalker. A family was parked by the roadside, enjoying a quiet moment while watching a moose feed near the forest. As they filmed the peaceful scene, something unexpected caught their attention. Behind the moose, they spotted a pale, ghostly figure lurking in the shadows. The creature seemed to be standing on 2 feet at first, but then it crouched down, almost as if waiting for something. Its pale skin and slender build didn't resemble any known animal, making it look more like something out of a legend. A skinwalker, perhaps? Was it just observing the moose? Or was it waiting for the right moment to strike? It definitely left the family with a lot of questions. Bigfoot on the chase.
I got a friend, Jimmy.
2 friends were driving through a forest, chatting and having a good time. One of them was filming as they passed the trees. Suddenly, they saw something. It was a tall, 2-legged creature with dark fur, running through the trees like it was following them. They were totally shocked. Was it something strange they just happened to see? Or was it all set up for the camera? The way they talked about it made it feel like a scene from a movie. Real or not, it definitely made the drive a lot more intense.
I got a friend, Jimmy. He's
Unexpected encounter. A family was enjoying a peaceful drive, taking in the sunset and nice weather. Everything seemed normal until something unexpected happened. While recording the view, they spotted a small creature hiding in the bushes. Suddenly, it popped its head up and ran away. It had dark skin covered in hair and seemed to be trying to stay hidden. The area was mostly grass, so it wasn't easy for it to hide. The family was left wondering what it could be. It looked like a small animal, but its strange running made them question everything. They never saw it again, leaving the mystery unsolved. Mysterious forest encounter. Next up, a giant figure appeared to be walking straight toward the man holding the camera, but then it suddenly turned and walked away. Upon closer look, the creature looked a lot like Bigfoot, with its huge, bulky shape. There were even some animals staring at it in fear. But here's the thing, if it were really a creature like the deadliest predator we know, someone wouldn't just stand there recording it. So it's possible that this could just be someone in a costume trying to prank the camera holder. It was definitely a creepy sight, but the truth remained unclear. Hiker's strange encounter. A hiker was deep in the forest when he spotted something strange in the trees. He paused, took out his camera, and zoomed in. That's when he saw it, a figure with a tall, cone-shaped head peeking out from behind a tree, almost like it was watching him. The head was so unique that you couldn't mistake it for a bear. The creature just stood there, blending into the shadows, as if it was waiting. It's hard to say if the hiker actually caught a Sasquatch on camera, but the encounter was definitely weird. Headless man in the woods. In this footage posted by a content creator, we see something strange. What looks like a headless person walking through the woods, carrying some tool. Now, seeing someone with a sickle in the woods might be strange, but a headless person? That's something different. Some people who saw the video thought it could be proof of zombies, while others believed it was just a clever hoax. The video was clear, and everyone could see what was happening, but the question remained. Was it really a headless figure, or just an illusion? Personally, I thought it might have been a well-done prank or special effects. Either way, it was definitely disturbing to watch. What do you think? Ghostly encounter. Late at night, a motorcyclist rode alone through the darkness when he suddenly heard the eerie sound of someone weeping. As he got closer to check, he saw a ghostly figure of a woman standing by the road. Curiosity mixed with fear, he turned to capture the strange sight as it disappeared. To me, this feels like one of those encounters you can't easily explain. It could have been a ghost, or maybe just an optical illusion. Nighttime creature crawl. Late at night, in the middle of a grassy field, something unsettling crawls along the ground. It's moving like a baby learning to crawl, slow and awkward, but it's way too big to be a child. Seriously, the way it drags itself forward is downright eerie, making my skin prickle with unease. And whatever this is, it's enough to stop you in your tracks and make you question what you're really seeing. Humanoid encounter. This footage was taken by a man from the small town of Rocky Gully in Western Australia at the end of last month. He was driving through the forest at night when he suddenly spotted something ahead of him. Now, wild animals like kangaroos can be seen out onto the road anytime, but this time there was something exceptional. So he stopped his car and started recording. What appeared in his headlights was something no one could explain. An eerie humanoid creature with pale skin. The man believes it was either a skinwalker or something alien. Strange sky. A couple was driving home one evening when they saw something strange in the sky. It was a dark, shadowy figure flying just above them. The couple couldn't believe their eyes as they looked up and saw the figure hovering in the sky. It didn't move at all and seemed out of place. They didn't stop the car to look at it. Instead, they just drove slowly, watching as it stayed above them. In my opinion, it's hard to say what this could have been. The fact that they didn't stop makes me wonder if they were either too scared to get out or just didn't want to risk it. Farmer's strange encounter. Here's another strange experience shared by a farmer. One night, he noticed something unusual on his farm and decided to confront it. He walked up to one of the creatures and told it to leave, even warning it several times. To make his point clear, he made a loud noise in the air. He thought that would be enough to scare it off, and for a moment, he felt relieved, thinking the creature wouldn't come back. But what do you think? Did that creature actually leave, or is it still lurking somewhere on the farm? Pale mystery. A guy was walking by the trees near his field when he heard something strange coming from the woods. He looked closer and saw something crouching in the branches. At first, he wasn't sure what it was, but as he looked more, it became clear. There was a pale creature sitting like it was ready to jump. When he realized what he was seeing, he quickly backed away. If you looked closely, you could see a scary face staring at the camera. Honestly, it was hard to say what this creature was, but it didn't look like anything safe. If I were in his shoes, I'd have run in the opposite direction as fast as possible. Skinwalker. Late at night, a night camera caught something truly eerie. A mysterious creature was spotted moving on all fours, walking with its long arms and legs dragging behind. As it passed by, it noticed the camera and stared right at it from a distance. The skinwalker then turned and disappeared into the darkness. The guy who set this camera, upon seeing this terrifying sight, got spooked, and now the man was sure that his camera captured a legendary creature, the Skinwalker. Was this CGI creation or a true encounter with the legendary monster? Well, I believe it was the latter. Half animal, half spirit. In this viral video, something really strange happened deep inside a snow-covered forest. The footage showed a creature that looked like a mix of an animal and an evil spirit. It moved in a way that was both creepy and mysterious. As it moved through the forest, it was hard to tell exactly what it was, but its movements were very strange. The snow-covered trees around it made everything feel even scarier. Looking closely, its unnatural movements were easy to notice. Honestly, after seeing this, I don't think I'd ever want to go near that forest. Strange sighting. A bizarre clip surfaced recently, and honestly, it's hard to wrap your head around it. The creature in the video looked way too skinny, with proportions that just didn't feel right. Its hands were oddly large, and its head seemed way too small for its body. The skin tone looked normal enough, but something about the whole figure was just off. It gave off this unsettling vibe that left people scratching their heads, wondering what on earth they were looking at. Whatever it was weird enough to keep everyone guessing. Creepy being. Captured on a trail camera, the clip began with a vague figure slowly moving toward the camera in the night. The darkness made it hard to see what it was, but one thing was clear. It didn't look like a human. No arms, no legs, just something moving in a way that felt off. It didn't resemble any animal either. As the creepy figure got closer and closer, just when it seemed like everyone would get a clear look, the video cut off. The trail camera owner later uploaded the footage, but no one could agree on what it was. Some thought it was fake. Others swore it was a ghost wandering the night. Whatever it was, it left everyone shaken and definitely intrigued. The whole thing was beyond eerie. Strange visitor. Security cameras are there to keep us safe, but sometimes they catch things that just don't make sense. This video is one of those moments. A homeowner's camera recorded a very skinny, naked man acting all kinds of strange outside their door. His movements were odd, like he was being controlled by something, maybe even a spirit. For the homeowner, seeing that on their doorstep had to be terrifying. After that night, they couldn't bring themselves to step outside after dark. Who could blame them? That's one unsettling memory that's hard to forget. Ghostly encounter. A truck driver was cruising through Arizona late at night on a quiet stretch of road. Out of nowhere, something strange caught his eye. Standing alone on the side of the road was a figure, but it wasn't a regular person. It was transparent, almost like a ghost. As he drove past, he saw something even weirder. The lines of the road were visible through the figure's legs. With no other cars around and the eerie figure fading into the night, the driver was left wondering if he was just seeing things or if something truly bizarre had happened. Unseen creature spotted by children. A group of kids were playing in the woods when they suddenly heard strange noises nearby. They stopped what they were doing and went to check it out. It didn't take long before they spotted something unusual. Behind a tree, there was a figure watching them. At first, it was hard to see what it was, but then the kids zoomed in. For a split second, they saw a huge creature with a black head, unlike any animal they had ever seen. The kids, clearly scared, took off running as fast as they could. It's unclear if the video was real or if it was just someone in a costume trying to prank them, but it was definitely scary. Headless mystery. A home security camera captured something that was hard to believe. It looked like a headless person walking outside. While headless figures might be seen in movies, encountering one in real life was something entirely different. The homeowner, clearly scared, posted the footage online, hoping someone could confirm whether it was real or just a prank. And people's reactions were mixed. The eerie sight made them questioning what they had seen. Was it genuine or just a clever hoax? Skinwalker spotted. Two friends were chilling on the beach late at night, enjoying the peace and quiet. Suddenly, they saw a huge, strange creature walking by. At first, they had no idea what it was, but then they realized it was a skinwalker. Their calm night quickly turned to fear. Without thinking twice, they jumped up and ran as fast as they could, terrified by what they had just seen. It was definitely the last thing they expected while relaxing on the beach. That's one memory they probably won't forget anytime soon. Strange creature spotted. A man was on his usual walk in the woods, a place where he had heard strange noises before. But this time, something truly unexpected happened. He spotted a huge creature on his camera, wandering around in the distance. Though it only showed up for a few seconds, those moments were enough to give anyone chills. The man stayed at a safe distance and kept recording until the creature disappeared from sight. Later, he uploaded the video online, saying he was lucky the creature didn't notice him. I am fully convinced that this creature is a Bigfoot. Pennsylvania wood scare. A man was walking through the quiet woods of western Pennsylvania. He was out exploring the forest during the day when something unexpected happened. As he walked through the trees, he spotted a strange creature. At first glance, it looked like a bear, but its movements were anything but normal. Unlike a typical bear, It moved in a strange, slinking way, almost like it was hiding or sneaking through the trees. The man started filming, confused and intrigued by what he was seeing. It wasn't your everyday animal, that's for sure. Close call on Highway 3. A dashboard camera caught an eerie event on Highway 3 in British Columbia, Canada, late at night. The road was quiet, and the night was peaceful, with the driver focused on the road. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a mysterious creature appeared in the middle of the highway. It didn't move or try to get out of the way, standing still as the vehicle approached. The driver, startled but alert, quickly swerved to avoid the creature. Thankfully, they narrowly missed it. What was it, and why was it there? One thing is for sure, I am not getting on this highway anytime soon. Ghostly surprise. A man was sitting in his car, enjoying some music, when something completely unexpected happened. Right in front of him, a ghostly creature appeared, standing still in the middle of the road. The driver, shocked and unsure of what he was seeing, grabbed his phone and started recording. As he zoomed in, the creature became a bit clearer on video. Personally, I think the situation was eerie and unsettling, but without more context, it's hard to say for sure what it was. Now let us move on to our subscribers' pick of the day. This video takes us to a quiet river deep in the jungle, where something strange happened. Out of nowhere, a mysterious creature climbed onto a rock by the water. It moved slowly on all fours, scanning the area like it was on high alert. Its careful glances and eerie movements made it look like it was guarding something, or waiting for something to happen. The creature had an unsettling vibe, almost like the skinwalkers people talk about. What do you think it could be? Was it something mythical, or just a strange animal we don't know about? See you next time.